How you do? Jamaica has the worst organized football league, top league. Should I say league? Competition in the CONCACAF. I can understand it. How can a team finish with so many points, but they can end up losing the competition? We talk about it. Hey, how you do? Welcome again. Today we're talking about the Premier League in Jamaica, the JPL, Jamaica Premier League, and we're gonna look at the format, right? And how it is organized. It's very, I can say it is not structured properly. And I'm going easy in saying that. Now, before I start to go into it, I want you to listen to this clipping. Listen to this clipping and what it said.
Coach, the format of the competition. Are you satisfied with the fact that Mount Pleasant at this stage is the most dominant team, the most consistent team, the probably the best team, and you still have the possibility of not winning the league?
Well, it's difficult to speak on that. Why? Because, again, before the competition starts, we would have known the format. So for us to come here now and find an excuse, we just have to find a way out to finish the competition on top.
But I'm just asking if you think it's about time now that the format is.
Well, again, we can sit and we can think anything, but again, it's the powers that be who sits at the table and make those decisions.
No, that was a renowned top journalist in Jamaica asking the Mount Pleasant coach Theodore Tapper Whitmore, about what he think about winning, or he can lose the league, although he finished on top with points. Now, if you haven't known, Mount Pleasant has long been qualified from about 3 rounds remaining, or 4 rounds remaining in the Jamaica Premier League. Mount Pleasant has qualified for the semi-finals. Now, Mount Pleasant can end the competition. Oh, I don't want to say competition. You see how I'm getting it confused? They can end the rounds by getting up to 93 points. Yes, if they win their next match, which is the final match in the round, they can end up with 93 points. They're presently at 90. Now, the next team, Mount Pleasant, um, may get to play in the semi-final, because once you top the so-called the so-called league, because I'm gonna come to league versus competition. Once you top the so-called league, you are in the semi-final. The person who comes first and second, they are in the semi-final. They wait on the other teams, so they have a playoff. Okay, and Mount Pleasant is presently waiting. Now the team that can come and play Mount Pleasant is Tivoli Garden. They are in sixth position, so first place sixth. Tivoli Garden have garnered 55 points so far. So if they win the next match, it can be Tivoli or Waterhouse. But say Tivoli now, that is in sixth position. If Tivoli win the next match, they go to 58 points. Remember how many points I say Mount Pleasant is on? How many points again? I said Mount Pleasant is presently on 90 points. They scored the most points. They haven't lost a match this season at Jacksall. Their goalkeeper, Davis, is the goalkeeper with the most clean sheet. Mount Pleasant have set record. It's a record running season. Now, Tivoli, who can only finish on 58 points. If Tivoli get 2 wins over Mount Pleasant is out of the competition. Tivoli can go on to win the competition. Is that fair? Is this format right? No. To make it worse, the the team, Mount Pleasant, and I'm calling Mount Pleasant name because they are the one who finish on top of the league. I'm coming to league versus playoff. Mount Pleasant, although they finish with they can finish with 93 points, got create this history and so on, they have nothing to show for it. So at the end of the round, when the round stop and they are going into the playoff now, you have nothing. You get nothing. You don't get a trophy. You don't get cash. So all that you have worked for is just to come into the playoff. It's madness. It's totally madness. So Tivoli can go and beat Mount Pleasant 1-0 and draw the next match and be in the finals. When Mount Pleasant can garner 93 points and Tivoli can only stop at 58. You say life unfair? I don't know who came up with this format, but it's wrong. They are trying to justify in saying that the playoff bring excitement. What excitement? I was at the match between Montego Bay United and Mount Pleasant at Jacksal, and let me tell you, Jacksal couldn't win. People were there. I reached the match something to 2 and it was a 3:30 match. And people were there from 12:30. I mean people from Montego Bay. What excitement you talking about? What? So they got the playoff bring excitement. Why not just go back to the regular format? Go back to the regular format. Play the matches and then you have 4 qualify for the semi-final. Then you play the semi-final. Well, you're gonna have a 6. You make the 6 and then you play this and play. Why? Why? How it feel now for Mount Pleasant to garner all of this and get knocked out of the semi-final? How would it feel now for your team to get all of this and get knocked out? A team that you have beaten already, but you have 1 bad match or 2 bad matches, so, and it costs you your whole season. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, people. The playoff is madness. It's foolishness. It should not happen. You should go straight league. Okay, you play 38 matches and you win. Or 40 matches and you win the league. Well done. Alright, you can't play league. You go semi-finals. When you gonna create one next 6 gap, a man play for be in the top 6, in coming beat you, you're gonna here. It don't make any sense. It don't. And for a country who's trying to go professional and develop and so on, and you are telling me that you're still using this format. This format is wrong. Totally. It's unfair. It's a bogus league. Bogus. Because if Mount Pleasant do not win outright the competition, because they already taken the league, outright the competition, I mean win the semi-final, win the finals and so on. If Mount Pleasant don't do this season, you know, it's not a true reflection of any champion, you know. So if Tivoli come and beat Mount Pleasant and go and win the Tivoli a champion after the competition is madness. It's total bogus. Madness, and whosoever organize, you madness and no organize, and if it stop, man. If it stop, a foolishness, man, and somebody if it tell you no, it's a foolishness. For a country trying to go professional, every time we watch, we can easily see people interviewing people, good footballer player, some youth get national call up, right? And you have this league in this country. No other country, tell me next country with this kind of foolishness. You win the league, but you can't win the competition. You may end up losing the competition. Tell me the next country. I don't know. I was trying to look it up. I don't know. It's madness to the highest level. It's bogus league if Mount Pleasant don't win it. Every man, no, let me say Mount Pleasant. Any team that finish first and don't go on to win the competition in the top 6, a bogus something. Bogus. So you heard the question. And Tapa was trying to be diplomatic because he can't do nothing. He said the power that be. That's why I have to say. Why must say? He's just a coach. He doesn't have to follow. But me, I tell you, say, you know, right? For the man them win, come right up. Can get 93 points. Come right up. They are presently create too much thing. The nearest man to Mount Pleasant in second place is Montego Bay United at 75 points. And you got 90 and you can end up the one little team come around there to come beat you and say they win competition and I jump up. No, it's wrong. It's totally wrong. Tell me about no playoff. Don't tell me about no playoff by excitement. Excitement in the league if the matches are organized properly. When you put a Montego Bay versus a Mount Pleasant on Easter Sunday, that's a box office. A big money that a crowd. Jacksal couldn't hold. And if it Mobile couldn't hold either. When you have a Arnett versus Waterhouse, crowd, don't tell me nothing, man. It's unfair, man. Play the semi-final 4 people. First versus fourth out. First versus third, or you want to do it second verse. And you play. And whoever, that is a true reflection. What you're doing now is not a true reflection. You're catering for, I don't want to use the word. But it's madness on top of madness and foolishness. You hear what I said? I don't agree with it. I'm not picking up on Mount Pleasant. I say any team that finish first is unfair to them. And the league is unfair based on how it's structured. You can't just come play for each up in a 6 and come play and win 2 match and go because the semi-final is over 2 legs. Reach the final, boop, so you win 3 match and you win. Win what? And the whole season you have 58 points and 50 points. Win what? What did you win? You're bogus. It's a bogus league. Let me hear what you think about it. This is my piece.